Hey y'all, I hope y'all having a good day. Well, today is a little misty and a little gloomy here in Houston, Texas, but nevertheless, it's still a good day, isn't it? Well, the Tattletale wanted to share something with you. Situation happened the other day, and I was getting ready to rectify the problem, and then I got a revelation. And I thought to myself, I need to share this thing. Now, when I tell you this, I need you to really, really lean in and hear me well, because this is going to help you. The weekend, my son came by to bring Eli to hang out with me, and my other grandkids came through, and the puppies were so excited that they were about to bust out the door to get to him. Once I opened the door, they rushed outside, and old Dottie here busted one of my plants, right? And I was like, Dottie, what in the world are you doing? Tore it up, and all of the glass was hanging out, was all over the place, and it busted it. Tore it up really bad. So this becomes a hazard. All the sharp edges and everything is not good for anything. It's just a mess. So it's been sitting here since the weekend. And if you notice, still intact what's on the inside. But that's what life does to us. Sometimes we are broken on the outside. We're bitter. We're so tormented by what life has handed us that it just doesn't seem like we can pull ourselves out of it. But we want to be rescued. We want to be in a different situation. But sometimes that brokenness seems to have the better of us. But here's what I need you to understand. When I came and I got my little shovel and I picked up the plant, I noticed it's been sitting here for days in this broken vase. I mean, it's not good for anything except to cut someone and harm someone. But what's on the inside has still managed to survive. Still green. And I thought, that's how we are in life. So many of us are walking around here in brokenness, bitterness, hurt, pain. We've injured people and people have injured us, and we're carrying it every day. Our outer countenance carries it. But then we have a desire to change. We want to change, and that's when the Father comes in. All you need is just that little mustard seed faith that God can do it and that he can change it. And when he shows up in the midst of all your brokenness, the ugliness, the darkness, what he wants is what's on the inside. And what's on the inside that had that little bit of mustard seed faith to say, God, I want you to change it. I need you to fix it. Then he goes inside with his tool of forgiveness, of grace, with his tool of mercy. And this is what he does. He goes up and he digs around that hardness, goes beyond what's on the outside. And then there you are. You see that? You see that? It ain't so hard anymore. And this is what we have. The roots are still intact, which means that there is room for growth, rejuvenation, and restoration, right? And so here's our God. He's breaking up that hard ground, and he's making room. And now he's taking you from this old mess, and he has a nice new home for you that has love, tenderness, forgiveness, boldness right here. And he has and always has room for you when you're ready to be transformed. For the word says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You better come on here. You better hear me when I tell you, oh, he can and he will put you in that situation of transformation. All you need is a desire to want to have change. Now, here you are, all in your new place. He has a new place for you. Gotten rid of that old place. It no longer exists. And here we are with a new beginning. Don't worry about what's brokenness today, because in the brokenness today, boldness will come tomorrow. In the brokenness today, bravery will come tomorrow. In the brokenness today, brilliance aligns with the faith walk that you have in God. Says the wealth tattletale. Now run tell that. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Come back here, Dottie. You done caused enough trouble.